if you have mismatched floor, obviously you would never accept that because it's not acceptable. And that is going to diminish the value of the home. Now, sometimes not to get too deep into the policy, but sometimes the policy says we don't owe for diminished value.
Yeah.
However, they
Insurance
do
companies don't
owe,
care.
yeah, yeah. However, they do owe for, we'll use the phrase like, kind, and quality or similar construction material, things like that. We can say,
Uniform
hey,
appearance.
yep, uniform appearance. All of these things are in the policy. You owe for that. So we
Right.
can't stop blue carpet in the middle of a doorway and have a different color blue carpet on the other doorway.
Yeah,
So
sure.
and that's very much a handling thing that's been taught when I was an independent adjuster that we paid for a continuous surface. As a public adjuster, we always advocate for a continuous surface unless there's a very specific tile to hardwood, carpet to hardwood, some sort
Right.
of real transition, then of course.
Yeah, we want to be
That's it.
reasonable too, right? The insurance company, we expect them to be reasonable and fair with us. We want to be the same in return. But like you said, two different blue style carpets coming together that are different color, different styles, doesn't cut it, right? Even if there's a doorway or a threshold, it's not what it was like prior to the loss. And that's all we're asking is indemnification. Make the insured as good or better than before the loss, depending on what their policy says, not diminish it. And so, like you said, Casey, one of the things is with my real estate background is that does change the value of the property because now somebody's going to have to come in there and be like, well, which floor do I rip up and throw away to make it one continuous uniform appearance, right? And so, like, why do you think that insurance companies do that?